A huge company with a huge success in video games, in consoles and in merchandise. All this and more doesn't Sega have nowadays. Hello everybody, I'm the Kaito and today we'll talk about the company which had a big success and also a huge fall. This is not a hate speech video about Sega, just asking some questions why things are how they are now. Let us begin. Sega has many franchises and many IPs and also got very good consoles. We have the worldwide beloved Hedgehog Sonic with a really weird community, the Mafia niche games, Yakuza and cool RPGs like Phantasy Star, where we still haven't gotten Phantasy Star Online 2. But what happened? Or what is happening? Instead of giving what people really want, like a Dreamcast 2 or eventually Yakuza Ishin or Phantasy Star Online 2, we are getting something what everyone really wants. Sega Forever. Well, Sega Forever is not a bad idea itself, but getting these games on a PS Vita or 3DS or Switch would be a better idea. And now, Sega released a brand new puzzle game, which just isn't anything new at all. Sega Heroes is a new mobile game with classic Sega characters like Sonic, Rolf from Phantasy Star and much more. Well, that's all nice and such. The game itself is okay, but the progress is really slow if you are a free-to-play user. But why are we not getting what we really want? Is Sega not hearing us? Do they want to tell us what we want and not listening what we really want? All of these questions can't be answered easily. Sega is scared. They are not trusting their own trademarks and everything is built up with sales. Sega is scared that they can't compete against others and that they can't make enough sales. They could use Sony's weakness at the moment with this new policy about censoring stuff because of fucking social justice warriors who don't even getting in the near of these games. They could bash Sony away with a brand new console and could compete against Nintendo again. Without censorship, and we all know that Sega has made really good consoles. But they won't do it. Probably. I don't know what the future holds, but we can be sure that Sega will not releasing one in the near future. Well, we can wonder ourselves why Sega has released a new Shining game and Valkyria Chronicles 4, because I can't imagine that these games have a stronger fan base than Phantasy Star, for example. And still, they are not releasing Phantasy Star Online 2 in the West. There was once an English version of this game, but this game was only accessible for Asian countries and has been closed very fast because of IP blocks. We can only assume what is happening here. They have licensing issues. Probably they even want to make one of these weird and very expensive English voice actings, and for all this stuff, they don't have enough money. But hey Sega, I have a great solution for this. You fucking don't need to do this. You should do multi-language subtitles instead, because I'm from Germany and I know how Germans are. If it's not subtitled in their language, they don't want it. I know this is a lame excuse, but doing subtitles are much more cheaper than doing useless voice acting. Well, this is just my personal opinion of this, but the cheapest way to release a game outside of Japan is doing English subtitles worldwide and keeping the Japanese voices, like Sega did with the Yakuza series. Next one is the Sonic series. A huge franchise which probably is the longest in their gaming history, but the modern Sonic went many difficult ways. Since Sonic Colors, they have hired a weird scriptwriter who is changing scripts in the Western versions, which nearly is censorship, and this is just not okay. Because of this, Sonic can't be taken seriously these days, and he just gets laughs everywhere. They are even doing this with a fucking racing game. Is the Japanese Sega even aware of what's going on here? It just seems that Sega doesn't really know what to do, and I don't know how to put this, but it is somehow a real desperate way of changing games that social justice warriors and I don't know what kind of persons are thinking, okay, this should be alright. But don't get me wrong, I wish Sega the best of luck for having a huge success again, because I'm playing Sega stuff since I was a kid. I don't know how many nice memories I have with the Sega Mega Drive, where we got so many good games. If we could get this time back, I guess everyone could be satisfied again. And yeah, don't forget the Dreamcast, because this was just a great console, even if it was also Sega's doom for video game consoles. After all this stuff said, I really think that Sega really is somehow scared to get back to the console market. The competitors are huge and they probably won't fall back even if Sega is doing another console someday. But until then, we probably should just hope that some games will be released in the West. I look at you, Phantasy Star Online 2! This was everything from me. Tell me what you think about all this stuff in the comments below. I'm the Kaito, don't forget to subscribe and check the social links in the description, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye and see you soon.